This is TWiT.
Okay, last couple minutes of the show, I did a little tease at the beginning, so I would like for each of you to tell me what you thought the best audio demo was at the show and the best video demo that you saw and heard. Obviously, not all of us saw and heard everything. Mark Henninger, let's start with you.
Okay, I liked the Steinway Lingdorf Atmos demo the most. And I just thought it was precise and, well, you know, I'm using this new measure, which is frequency of goosebumps and frequency of tears in my eyes. And, you know, these are ridiculous little 30-second clips that should not be emotion provoking. So, yeah, especially since I'd seen them multiple times. So I figure, hey, any system that can do that, that's a good system. So that's my vote there.
Okay.
And I'd like to say that, you know, there was small room and large room. So there was also a small room system powered by an affordable receiver, and that would go to Golden Ear, which was using an Integra AVR. So, you know,
actually, I have to correct you. It was an Integra Pre-Pro.
He did have a Pre-Pro? Okay.
He did.
Thank you.
He did. It was the DHC 80.6 with Pass Lab amplifiers, which were not exactly what you'd call a real world.
In fact, we might be talking about a six-figure system anyway, thanks to the Pass Labs.
Yes, thanks to Pass Labs. But the Golden Ear speaker system that was being used was just over 10 grand, which, yeah, that's a lot of money. But, you know, compared to the mega six figures that Steinway Lingdorf is or was at the Harman booth, you know, it's somewhat more affordable. What about the best video that you saw?
Well, you and I forgot the booth, but there was this huge Christie projector.
In the Stewart booth.
Yes. That just was the best looking video, period.
Yeah.
I thought.
Yep.
Amazing.
Yep. Mike, how about you?
Well, from a video standpoint, it's content dependent. So there's a big caveat there. And that's why I like the Sony stacked 4K projectors. But again, that was because they were using some really good native 4K 60 material. So that was pretty good. From audio, the Harman booth was pretty cool, but that was really a private DCI cinema. So, and a little bassy. Overly bass. They said no butt kickers here because they had 8 subs and a bazillion watts of power. I like the Golden Ears also for the money, the pass amps notwithstanding. That sounded really good.
Tom, how about you?
I'm kind of going to agree with everybody. I thought the JBL was overall the most impressive, but again, as Mike said, it was basically a small theater, not a home theater. And of the more affordable stuff, again, the Golden Ear, even with the pass amps, I'm sure if you plugged in some more modestly priced amps, it would sound almost that good.
And what about video?
Video, it had to be that the Stewart booth with the Christie projector.
Yeah, I have to agree. And I also went to the Christie booth and saw their demo with essentially the same projector, and it looked equally good there. So I will say that for commercial, for really high-end home theaters, the Christie projector in the Stewart booth and the Christie booth looked fantastic. I thought the Sony double-stacked VW1100 ESs also looked really good, kind of bright. But you're right, Mike, the 4K 60p, 60 frames per second content just looked fantastic. And in the more modest range of the video side, I would have to give it to the Sim 2 Nero 3, the LED projector. I just thought that looked fantastic. Best audio of the show, for me, I didn't hear everything. In fact, I didn't get down to the high-performance rooms at all, and I really regret that. So what I have to say is, once again, Golden Ear. I thought the Golden Ear Atmos demo was just, the sound field was cohesive and really well integrated. I normally don't prefer subwoofers in the main towers, but Sandy Gross, the designer there at Golden Ear, does do that. He prefers that approach, and it really worked in that room. I just thought the whole thing was fantastic.